Ladies and gentlemen, I am Benji, bringing you Game 4 of the City Hunter StarCraft 2 Charity Relief Tournament. This is the Grand Finals. Game 4 of the Grand Finals. Currently, we do have aLtPiG on the top here on Scrap Station as the blue Zerg, up against TARossi over here as the purple Terran. Is currently 2-1 in Pig's favour. And Rossi actually won the last game as well, so that's really interesting. So, whilst Pig is winning, Rossi just won the last game. That's a good mentality going to the second game, or sorry, the fourth game. So used to playing best of threes, but no, best of five finals is awesome. Can Rossi win this game? He has to win this game. Pig just wins the tournament if he wins this game. That's what's at stake. First place versus second place. Rossi needs to win the next two, but Pig only needs one more game. He was on one more game last game, lost it, but now he gets to pick the map. He's picked Scrap Station. It's a smaller map than the last one. Size-wise, but the rush distance is quite long, which benefits him quite a bit. It's notoriously a Zerg map, and I'm a bit skeptical about that. I think it's a good map for all races. Zerg, basically, there's an argument that, well, you know what, that it's long rush distance, therefore Zerg map. It's also a wide ramp, which allows Zerg all-ins to kind of work well. In fact, gas before barracks here from Rossi. Very interesting. Basically, this is a super fast factory build. But over here, I'll look at Pig for a second. But basically, think about it this way. I mean, 2 bases versus 2 base, and Zerg can take a third, sure, but once you go 3 base versus 3 base, Zerg bases to take are very difficult. See, Terran and Protoss, I guess, as well, can take this base here. Planetary that up, put your army here, and all of a sudden the Zerg base is literally right next to you. That's the Zerg third right there. And take any other third, it's very separated, very hard to defend. But still, Zergs love it. I mean, it's not Steps of War, it's not any of these really open maps. Yeah, there's some new maps that are good, but Scrap Station, I mean, I don't know, I like it a lot. Anyway, let's talk less about the map. Let's have a look at this build over here from Rossi. So I imagine he should, once his barracks finishes, I imagine, provided he's done it correctly, we'll have 100 gas for the factory. In fact, he's saving minerals as well. This perfect time. Let's bam, 100 gas straight away. Factory should go down straight away. No, instead he's getting an orbital command. So, okay, interesting. So basically, the strength of this build and getting your gas first is that you can get the factory fast. Instead, he is getting his factory pretty much a similar time, but okay, whatever. It's okay. It's okay, Rossi. Fast factory. Overlord does scout it too. Does he factory as well? It sees everything. That's beautiful. It sees the reactor as well. In fact, will Pig lose this Overlord? That could be a big deal. Now, there is no second Marine coming out. Getting the reactor instead. Going for super fast reactor Helion. Is he going to get it? Oh, no. He's going to have to run around to get it. And the problem with this is that he has to run all the way around his own wall in to get this. This is why I like 2 Marines, obviously. Rossi commenting on the gay Overlord. Is it going to get away? The Marine's coming for it. It has, looks like 67 health there. Marine's coming. Will he get it? It's going to be really close. In fact, this is, I swear it's going to be one of those times where it just gets away with red health. Will he get it? 2 more shots. Oh, and 1 more shot to go. And the Overlord gets away. Rossi commenting. He even said bye, thinking he was that confident. But, you know, any one of these things, if that supply depot was not being built there, if it was built back here, he would have got that. Anything else, he would have killed that. But still, gets away, and that's a big deal as well, because losing that early Overlord, supply cap Zerg, and that makes it very difficult to do anything at all, especially when you're going for this Roach counter. It's a good counter, correct counter, using that scouting information very, very well. But if you're supply cap right now, those Roaches don't get built at all. Roaches are 2 supply, very supply intensive, and not having those come out means he's this Hellion harass, which has come out, obviously. There are 2 Hellions moving across the map. This would do a lot more damage, but the Roaches are going to pop out in time, I do believe. In fact, they are already popping out and meeting down here. Now let's have a look at this engagement. Can the Hellions get past into the mineral line, or will they would back off? In fact, well, okay. Looks like Pig there was kind of assuming they just run past, but actually already moving back to try and catch him and get a free shot off. But actually gets a free Hellion there. Attack move there from Rossi, not good. Rossi already behind, losing that early Hellion, and actually building a command center down here. Rossi being sneaky. See, these bases here, right, very difficult to get to. They don't get taken in many games. I'll just put it that way. I've seen a lot of Scrap Station games. It usually ends up 2 base versus 2 base, or maybe even 3 base against 2 base, something like that. But these bases here are really awkward positions, very hard to defend, but because of that, they aren't taking that often. Oh, Roach is moving in. Oh, wow, barely blocks that. Going to try and take out the Tech Club. Can he get it? Does get it. But there is that bunker there. He's going to have to pull back, I think. Or is he going to engage it? Going to get some actually nice free kills if he goes for those those SCVs mining. That's actually a big deal, because these roaches actually, without anything else going on, are not that useful. It's good to trade them for SCVs if you can. In fact, he's going over the bunker as well. Can he get it? There are 3 left. More SCVs being pulled. Helion's coming forward to do extra damage. He should actually pull his roaches back. Now it's just a waste. He's going to get a few more SCV kills, but there we go. Just pull back. And gets... That's not a bad trade. I mean, SCVs are cheaper, but how useful are the roaches right now? Fairly useful, because there are 3 Hellions coming out to deal with this. Roaches should probably turn around and get some free damage. What's coming out over here? Drone transfer. Hellions running past drones, just hugging them. Sup? We're your friends. There we go. Roaches are like, hey, you're not part of us, but these Hellions can do quite a bit of damage. I don't believe there's any roaches out here from pigs. So let's see what they can do. They are moving forward. Oh, 2 roaches pop out, but they do sneak past. There are some drones here. A few of them come out there, sacrificing their lives to slow down these Hellions, but they all die very quickly. Not very good micro. More Hellions that are splitting up. Can he get a nice shot off? Oh, gets 3 more. That's actually really painful, and does clean that up, obviously, forcing a lot of roaches and getting a lot of drones. Very good engagement there from Rossi. But will it be enough? Let's check the supply count at the end of that. It is 20 for Rossi versus 32 for Pig. That's actually a very, very massive difference. We have Cloak coming down, as well as Banshees popping out here from Rossi, and this expansion is now down. This is sneaky. This is something we shall keep an eye on. When will this get scattered? Will it ever get scattered? Will one player win before this is even seen? Will Rossi lose a game before that's even seen? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'll watch this game live, but I'm not going to spoil it. It's okay. It's cool. Very interesting wall-off as well. I mean, as a Zerg player, I look at that and go, wow, I would love like 6 Banes. Just throw the Banes into that bunker and you kill the tech lab, the bunker, supply depot, and then even throw some at the supply depots just to kill them. I reckon if you killed all those... There's 5 buildings in there that died of banelings. Keep in mind as well, Zerg players don't do this yet. Possibly because it's not efficient, but I would like to see some Zerg players use banelings on this walling when there's 2 supply depots there. You can supply cap Terrans by doing this. And if you show Banes and you break that, and then you run Lings up and down, force a reaction. That will build a lot of high health structures at these wallings to try and protect themselves as a reaction, where in reality you just want to kill the supply depots. Anyway, regardless, 2 Cloak Banshees coming across here. Is there detection up from Pig? Not yet. Sorry, Pig. Oh, that's painful. When your Queen's like, oh, 2 Banshees. Oh, no. And the Spire. Oh, he's not going to get this. Actually, can he get the Spire up? It's a big deal. He's going to let it finish. He's not going to cancel it. If he can build a couple of mutas, this will be a big deal. Spire will pop for a second. Can he get mutas up? How many will he get? Spire's up. Gets 5 mutas. That's actually a big deal, because that shuts down any further Cloak Banshee usage. Queen sacrifices its life to try and take... Oh, there's 2 spores up. The Queen sacrifices herself to get those spores up. Will the Banshees get killed off? No, one does get away with its life. There is no spore down here, so it's going to do a lot of damage down there. Oh, the Banshee coming through here. The Overseer is following it because there's no detection. Mutas are popping out now, and I'm actually quite surprised they aren't being built, or some of them aren't here. But those mutas will obviously clean up these Banshees quite easily. Actually just going to sacrifice the Banshees to get these drone kills. Does get a few drone kills. Check the income tab after that. 41 for Pig versus 32 for Rossi. Now, Pig, right, has scouted this. He sees no expansion here. He's probably thinking, LOL, no 1 base. I've got this in the bag. But this base here is very, very big deal. Obviously, at the same time, obviously, Pig is taking the gold. Nice and sneaky from him. Love it. Oh, Muta's coming in there, trying to do some harassment, but nothing. There are turrets up, obviously. Obviously, saw the Spire finish. But yes, turrets are up. Anyway, what's going to happen next? See, this is mind games right now. Pig's probably thinking, you know what? I'm winning this. 1 base. I've got this in the bag. I can't lose from here. I've held off his 1 base aggression. Baneling-esque actually finally going up from Pig. Actually, has he rebuilt the Spire? No Spire being rebuilt yet. Interesting choice. He has got the money for it. I would love to see him get a Spire. There's 1 drone in the middle there. Look at this poor little drone. He's not. He's on strike. That guy's on strike. He's just like, no, sorry. More muta harass, but the Marines and the Vikings are holding this off. There's only 5 mutas. He can't add to this count. They're all red and orange. Not going to do anything with that. He should scout the map with these. It's just got to be safe from now. You think you're ahead. You think there's 1 base against, 3? Goal is up. Okay, well, actually, no. I think it's 2 base, because his 3rd is actually going up. Because his base has been up for a while. Turrets are going to go up, and will he spot this? I don't know. It's actually an orbital as well. I want to point that out. Rossi... He's like, well, okay, if I'm going to get this base going, might as well be ultra greedy with it, okay? If it's a planetary, yeah, you can kind of live for a bit with it. But if you want to hit him base, it's better to do that. Anyway, Mule's being dropped. Ooh, actually, Mule's before turrets. I didn't agree with that too much. Very greedy. In fact, I would prefer him to... Okay, we'll get into that in a second. We'll talk about this. But he's going to clean this up. Viking does come down. Marines are going to come. I'm going to chase that off. But I'd like to see him drop Mules down at this third... Or the second base, sorry. That's going to be off another SCV. Nice. Drop Mules here. Because you are only going to build SCVs from the one command center there. In fact, aLtPiG's going to see it now. Oh, this is going to be hard. Oh, he sees it. Oh, that's painful. And I really hope he clicked on a mineral field and realized how much that's been mining for. I do like he's just like, okay, well, I've got to kill it now. Okay, it's only an orbital. He's going to send units. He has got a few roaches and lings. He's going to come down here, and he will obviously can kill the rocks. But there's nothing there to defend it. And army-wise from Rossi, it's up here. So this is the danger for Rossi. I mean, is it paid for itself yet? I think it has. Rossi's like, oh my god, I'm behind. Nice fake there, Rossi. He has scouted this base out. Actually, is he behind? Let's have a look. Yeah, he is behind, actually. 128 to 91 supply. 134 to 94, sorry. 40 supply behind. But no anti-ground here. This is just going to attack, move into this, and Rossi's going to be like, oh, okay. Thing to note, no link speed done yet. Change just been started. Anyway, yeah, this is going to get cleaned up. Even further. Yeah, Rossi. Bad luck, man. Bad luck. But that base is going to get, or force a lift, obviously. Can't kill the rest of it off. But now it's 2 base against 3 base. 3.5 base, I've got to say, because that is gold. That's a very, very high economy base. Look at this. Rossi just going for mass tier 1. It's good to get link speed, I guess. Has he got Bane speed before link speed? Yeah, he has Bane speed before he has link speed. That's a first, guys. There you go. His Banelings are moving faster than his Zerglings. Cool fact. There you go. Random muter path, commenting about, yeah, reason that was spotted, obviously the muters were flying over the top. Kind of lucky, I gotta say. It's in my island base yet. Rossi, is he gonna check it though? Will he check it? In fact, the muters are going up there now, so Rossi's like, yeah, I've got the island base, and Pig's like, oh, you better not have it, and no, he doesn't have it. In fact, on this map as well, I'd like to note, when you get a lair tech, consider throwing one overlord up there and dropping creep there. Because that's the kind of base that if they can get a planetary and turrets up at, it's kind of hard to break. It's really hard to break, actually. So just denying it, knowing when he takes it, and then having, obviously, if you can kill it, you will, as he tries to drop it. But obviously, if he's going to get it anyway, and you've got no muters or no drops or anything to deal with, then, well, you're going to be behind anyway. But at least get the information. Oh, Muters pathing over the top here. Thought it's getting a nice volley. Oh, actually only getting damage on 2. No splash done at all there. But this army size is just getting out of control here. Have a look at the supply count right now. It is currently 154 to 131. So 20 supply advantage here for Pig. Income-wise, it is about a 10 drone advantage. That's a big deal. 4th going down Pig. Oh. And looks like here, Rossi wants to take this 3rd base. Now the problem with this is it's an orbital. You need a planetary here. You absolutely need a planetary there. Like, not even close. This Rochi is going to spot the army out of position. Going to see the siege up. Tower. Oh, here comes the army from Pig. Can he clean this up? If you can clean this up, it's going to be game over. Speedbane's coming in, trying to connect with the Marines. Are they going to connect? Oh, some of them do. Is there enough? I believe there are going to be enough roaches to clean this up. He needs to target down the siege tank, though. It's the one thing that does most of the damage. And, oh, it doesn't even... No, it's not... Oh, sorry, not even going to do that. And this is going to be GG, I believe, soon. Obviously, well, maybe not soon, sorry, because it's not actually out yet, but that is a big deal. Without being able to secure this base, in fact, Rossi's just landing. He's like, yeah, well, you're not going to put your army there. Roaches are going to come back and force another lift. But without this base, Rossi isn't in the game. He's out of this game. Supply-wise right now, it is currently 119.95. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but this base is now mined out. There are a good 10 SCVs mining from one mineral patch. Inefficient. This base here, not mining so well. I don't know where the SCVs are gone. Checking it. Apparently he's got 40 SCVs somewhere that I cannot spot. Okay. I have no idea where his SCVs are. Whatever. Irrelevant. I thought maybe put like 10 in gas for 1 second. I was thinking like that. Blue Flame Helion's coming down to the 3rd. Getting a few drone kills, and that's good. In fact, Baneling's going for... Oh, Baneling's killed the Helions. Obviously, Banelings are extra damage versus light, and Helions are light. Oh, this Roach here spotting this 3rd as well. Automaton also sitting next to that Roach going, yeah, so, I'll help you out, Roach. I'll scout for you, man. 4th base up, though. This is just disgusting. Also, looks like he wants to take a 5th, maybe. Getting rid of the rocks, obviously. Nothing else happening. Has an Overlord here scouting too. A little bit obnoxious. A little bit. Come on, Pig. That's a little bit. That's a bit greedy, man.